Welcome to Dr. Shaurav's classes, everyone. And before solving today's question, let us first understand the importance of the topics in the UPSC Combined Geoscientist Mains Examination. This examination is conducted by the UPSC to recruit the geophysicist, geologist, and the chemist for the prestigious organizations such as the Geological Survey of India and the Central Groundwater Board. Okay, and one important subject in the paper 3 is the remote sensing and GIS, where UPSC often asks the conceptual questions rather than the numerical ones. And today's question is one such example of that. The examiner is not asking you to define the photogrammetry only. He wants you to explain why it is used in the remote sensing and what purpose it serves. So let's understand this like the scientist rather than memorizing a definition. All right. Now, start with a simple thing. Imagine you were standing on the top of a mountain, okay? And from there, you take a photograph of a valley. So, can you measure the width of a river from there, that single photograph accurately? Probably not, right? Now, imagine that you take many overlapping photographs of the same valley from an aircraft or a drone. Now, by comparing these photographs, our computer can calculate the distance, the height, slope, area, and even create a three-dimensional model. So, this science is called the photogrammetry. Okay, so this is the science and the technology of obtaining the accurate measurements, positions, shapes, and the three-dimensional information about the objects or the Earth's surface using the photographs. Okay, and the photographs are generally taken from the aircraft, drones, or the satellites. Now, just tell me one thing. Can a simple photograph become a measuring tape? The answer is basically yes. Photogrammetry converts the ordinary photographs into the scientific measurements, and that is why it is one of the foundations of the modern remote sensing. Okay. Now, why is this needed in the remote sensing? Look, remote sensing gives us images of the Earth's surface. But an image alone is not enough. Scientists also need to know the actual distance, the actual elevation, the exact coordinates, and the true shape of the landforms. And photogrammetry extracts all these quantitative details from the photographs. And therefore, it converts the images into the useful geographical information. Okay. Now, let us talk about the purposes of this. First is like preparation of accurate maps. One of the most important purposes topographic mapping. So using the aerial photographs, scientists prepared the contour maps, topographic sheets, digital maps, and the base maps. And these maps are far more accurate than the simple photographs. So remember, remote sensing collects the data, photogrammetry converts that data into the measurable maps, and GIS stores and analyzes those maps. Oh, okay, so think of them as the three friends working together, you can say. Okay. Now, second, that is the measurement of distance, area, and height. Photogrammetry help us to determine the river width, road length, building height, mountain elevation, forest area, lake area, and without physically visiting the location. So this saves the time, money, and manpower. Third is generation of 3D models. This is one of the most exciting applications. Using the overlapping stereo photographs, scientists generate the digital elevation models, DEM, and the DTM, which is digital terrain models. And this shows the like the hills, the valleys, the slopes, the ridges, and the drainage patterns in the 3 dimensions. Okay. Now, suppose two photographs taken from slightly different positions. Okay. Now, why do we have two eyes? because two eyes allows us to see the depth, right? Similarly, two overlapping aerial photographs allow computers to see the Earth's depth. And this principle is called the stereoscopic vision. The stereoscopic vision. Okay. So that is the heart of the photogrammetry. Now, the fourth point will be the geological mapping. Photogrammetry is extremely used for the geologist and the geophysicist. It helps to identify the rock formations, faults, folds, fractures, and the drainage networks. So these features guide the mineral exploration and the groundwater investigations. Okay. Now the fifth point, that is engineering and construction. Before constructing the highways, dams, bridges, railways, engineers require detailed terrain information. And photogrammetry provides the accurate elevation and the slope data, making the planning much easier. Okay. Sixth point will be environmental monitoring. This helps to monitor the deforestation, landslides, coastal erosion, glacial retreat, flood-prone areas, and the urban expansion. Thus, it plays an important role in the disaster management and the environmental conservation. Okay. So, remote sensing tells us what is there, and photogrammetry tells us how big, how high, and where exactly. Okay. So, this is the whole thing for this question. All right. Now, yeah. So I hope all the important points are now clear to you. So if you get this kind of question in the examination, you can answer it like this way with this important points. Okay. So see you in the next session, guys. Bye bye.